Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
어머, 저 뒤에 박제되어 있는 침 흘리는 멧돼지 뭐야? 불쌍해. 얘인가 보다. 너한테 할 말 있어서 왔어.
Hello, Lodgok. Serona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with
할아버지
No,
고블린이네?
actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us
란록이
both.
너한테
A
계획을
way to
터놓게
get
할 거라고?
Ranrock to confide his
좋은
plans to
생각인데?
me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind.
이 새끼가 나 속이고 있는 거 아니야? 무슨 유물 가져오라고 한 다음에
A falling out a while back. The relic
그 유물
could well
가지고
repair
튀는 거
the
아니야?
chasm between us.
왠지
If
함정같이
I retrieve
들리는데요?
the relic, how do I know you'll tell me the truth about what Ranrock says?
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever
얘는 좀 더
supplies
나이가
you may
든 것
need,
같아.
and
다른
meet me
애
near the
같아.
witch's tomb. Ah, and there it is, the witch's tomb.
Ugh, dreadful looking place, isn't it?
Handy resource indeed.
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
그 투구를 왜 그렇게
What
귀중하게
about
여기세요?
this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness.
아,
That is,
종족의 위험을
until it
느끼게
was no longer
해주는
ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind
그니까 이
has
새끼
taken from
머머리였어.
us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal
여기만
to
보면은 완전
goblin kind
풍성충
and to
할배인데
Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing
아,
charm.
교수님 갑자기
It's
연락한 거야,
typically
김수한테?
used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
알겠어요, 교수님. 이것 좀 하고 갈게요.
Moths.
날 따라다니는데?
Curious.
빛을 따라다니는 애들인가 봐요.
Revelio.
와, 열어줘요.
Lumos.
야, 너 왜 거기서 그러고 있어? 나 따라와봐. 아, 혹시 얘네들을 따라오게 해서 어딘가에다 다 올려놔야 되나? 그래야 문이 열리나? 나가는 것 같은데, 이거. 아, 얘를 여기다 데려가는 거다. 여기다가. 됐다. 멋있다.
Merlin's beard.
나비가 여기저기 막 있네. 으.
The witch's final resting place.
엉뚱하네,
Lodgok said the
이렇겠네.
helmet was in her
그러니까.
sarcophagus. A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't
이미
like this.
털린 거임? 투구 없어?
Better show this to Lodgok. Lodgok, the sarcophagus has been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
아, 그래.
I'll head there now.
나 혼자 갔다 올게.
There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
어머머머머머머? 어머머머, 뭐 누구랑 싸우고 있는데? 걔네? 트롤리 나왔는데?
You've made a grave mistake.
난 투구만 찾으면 되는 거 아니야? 이렇게 보니까 쟤네가 싸울 동안에? 오.
You'll regret crossing my
미친. 오케이. 아니 투구 어딨지? 아 저리가. 난 투구도 그런 거 몰라. 아! 너 트롤이랑 싸우면 안 될까? 나이스.
Rise and fight. You won't escape again, coward. Potato.
가자 우리는.
I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the
야
profile.
감격했다. 투구 바꿔서.
Remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok.
그러니까
I
지가
see
쓰고
why
싶을
you
수도
wanted
있어.
it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Huh, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank
정보
you.
가져와. 내가
This should
줬으니까.
earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an
에?
intel.
별거 아니야? 수상해?
You have impressed me greatly.
무슨
sir.
수세?
I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak
Oh.
soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
아 우리 하우드요 학생인데 통사모 바꿨네. 진짜 통수각이 느껴진다. 아닌가? 너무 통수각이 느껴지니까 오히려 더 아닐 것 같기도 한데.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
BGM 고장난 거
joy
많았어.
to have such a student.
It can be.
이 위기감 있는 BGM.
There you are.
왔습니다.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seems sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him. Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark
어둠의
wizard
마법사가
in league with
됐어요.
Ranrock.
어떻게 책임질 거예요?
My
언제 책임질
descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time.
아, 이
However, I do
사람도
not doubt your
행할 것
abilities.
같은데?
Find my portrait there as
모자로
soon as you
가리고
can.
있는데?
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
야, 여기는 사람만 가르치는 게 아니라 제자를 그냥 막 고블린도 해주고 막 그러네. 신기하다.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country.
wouldn't have to dig.
어,
if
난록
you
있어.
could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container.
헐, 싸운다.
I spent months and countless ministry favors
그
tracking.
보관함 손에 넣으려고 고생했대 몇 달 동안.
You
보관함?
let them board the carriage.
아,
My
마차에
options were
타는 걸
limited
막
once I knew it would
나가서
be
됐는데.
inconveniently beyond my reach of that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family
불도
home.
뚫어놨어?
Allowed me. You are here only because you are
파수꾼의
descended
후계자는
from
또
a
뭐야?
keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable.
네가
Wait,
운
I
좋게
don't
쓸만한
think.
녀석이 됐을
I
뿐.
will share with
맞죠?
you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found.
마법 저장고라고 했나요?
So, unless you want another demonstration
란록이 더
of
센가 봐.
my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
아, 나 이제 보니까 고블린이 제자라고 한 줄 알았는데 얘가 제자였구나. 이름이 너무 헷갈려서 란록이랑 루그드랑. 루그드가 사람인 거죠?
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for
마법
stores of
저장고.
magic.
And Ranrock knows about the keepers. Let's get into that castle.
아, 초상화를 왜 찾아? 근데?
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
야, 여기 뭘 했길래 이렇게 구멍이. 왜 시뻘개졌는데 여기?
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
아, 그 녀석의
It
힘이
looks empty.
여기서.
If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found.
더
and if
찾을
he's
수
right
있는 게
about
있다
that,
생각해서
it may
남겨놓은
or
거야?
may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is
뭐
that?
초상화에
portrait?
저주 걸고 막 그러는 걸까? 초상화는 왜 찾지? 헉, 와우.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
이 초상화. 얘랑 대화하려고.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores
마법
of magic.
저장고를
And
발굴하고
have broken
있어요.
open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I
상황이
could have
너무
imagined.
끔찍해.
If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did...
그거
We
어떻게
shall
알았어?
discuss this later.
저
Right
제자가 다
now, you
고른 거 아니야?
must complete the next trial.
그래, 시험
Just tell me
가자고.
where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I
오케이,
need to go.
고고고고. 우클 눌렀더니. 오오. 오, 여기. 와우, 멋있어.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
기다리고 계세요.
Revelio.
문 열렸어. 길이 열렸는데 저기를 가려면 건너가는 건데? 문이 있네 여기도? 문이 들어가면? 오! 다시 한번 들어갈게요. 이거 먼저 꺼내야 될 것 같은데 얘를? 그냥 꺼내면 꺼내지나?
Wingardium Leviosa.
뭐 얘가 막 따라오네? 여기 길을? 아닌가 얘 피하는 건가? 야, 나 왜 피해? 근데 얘랑 같이 뭔가 하는 걸 텐데 그냥 하는 게 아니라. 반대로 가긴 하나. 얘가 얘를 피한단 말이지? 얘 왜 안 돼?
Wingardium Leviosa.
그냥 얘를 여기다가 두고 굿굿. 에헤이, 사람 놀래키지 마라, 뭐나? 아, 왜 또? 아, 이러다 떨어질까 무섭다고.
Revelio.
하차. 이거 문짝이 왜 갑자기 돌아가?
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
아, 얘를 때리면 문이 이렇게 움직이는 거였네. 아, 오케이. 지금 헷갈렸는데 아니었어. 널 나와. 놓고. 여긴 전투 스테이지인가? 오. 야, 너 폼 좀 잡았다? 또 본데? 에. 낙사요? 될 것 같은데? 아, 근데 연속으로는 안 돼서 타이밍 잘 맞춰야겠다. 낙사 될 것 같아. 벼랑 끝에 있을 때 딱 밀면은 될 것 같습니다. 와우. 여기 지나가면 다리가 생기나? 일단 너무 아, 다리가 있네. 믿고 지나가면 되나봐.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here. But how?
나의 믿음을 배신했어. 아, 와, 이게 돌아가네, 이게? 아, 맞다. 이거 때리면 돌아가는 거야, 진짜. 아, 그럼 이렇게 해서 이쪽 보면 여기 다리가 있을 거 아니야. 그러네. 오.
Wingardium Leviosa.
After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be
이렇게
climbed
했다가
on the other side of the archway.
상사 있으면 뭐해? 못 먹잖아. 돌아가면 힐템 많이 주는 거 봐서는 또 뭐 나올 건가? 어머, 기둥도 부서져? 아, 너무 멋있다. 최고다. 여기 통과하면 뭐가 되는 거지? 아무것도. 애들이 모습이 안 보이는 게 되는 건가 봐. 여기 통과하면. 무기를 뺏어도 그냥 금방 다시 소환해가지고. 아, 또 뭐 나온다. 짱 크네. 와우, 멋있어. 아파졌는데? 뭐야, 이 열기는 뭐지? 오. 아, 눌렀잖아요. 눌렀잖아요. 야, 힐템 진짜 많이 썼어, 이번. 14개인가 있었던 것 같은데 10개 썼는데요?
What a relief.
마지막에 죽을까봐 쫄아가지고 엄청 썼어. 잘했다. 괜히 객기 부리고 안 쓰고 처맞고 죽을까봐 제가 그런 짓을 좀 많이 하거든요. 왜 그런지 모르겠지만 다 맞나봐요. 아이템 먹어주고 해양 보호 안경? 선글라스는 얘기겠지. 기억을 한번 또 보는 시간이었구만? 이거 언제부터 이런 게 있었어? 아, 또 눈물 떨어지는 거임? 뭐냐?
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most
이사도라 어디 여행 갔다
intrigued to
왔나봐.
hear.
We're ready.
누가 나오기로 했어? 누가 있어? 누구 만나?
I've something to show you.
왜? 뭔데? 누군데?
Father,
아빠?
these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
마음의 고통을 없앨 수 있는 방법이 있다는데? 잘못된 길로 가는 거 아니야? 이거 보여주려나 봐. 아빠의 마음의 고통을 없애는 그런 마법을 할 건가 본데요? 부작용... 부작용 없을까?
What have you done?
무슨 짓을 한 거니? 고통을 없애드렸어요. 고통을 모르는 인간이 돼버리는 거 아니야? 갑자기 막 사이코패스 되는 거 아니야?
This is uncharted magic, Isadora.
이건 허락받지 않은 마법이야.
You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
마법의 흔적이 이상하대.
Thank you.
헉! 근데 아빠는 고마워하는걸? 재밌다. 재밌다. 디멘터 되면 뭐 어떡해요? 디멘터가 뭔데? 도와줘요! 야, 우리 해리포터 오타쿠를 지칭한 용어 같은 거 없나요? 불러주고 싶어. 도와줘요, 해덕? 해덕 뭔가 아쉬운데? 해덕은 아니라고요? 아, 그래요? 한 영혼 빨아먹는다고? 내가 대장이라니. 나는 모르는 머글인데.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less.
아, 왔어요. 잘 봤습니다.
It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep this second artifact safe, as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing stand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
뭐 세 번째 초상화가 나오는 건가 이제? 이영지 선글라스요? 멋있어가지고. 교수님 안녕하세요.
How do you do? I must say that I was not
How do you
entirely
do?
surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial.
등산하는 거 아닌가 보다. 다음에
Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic.
단어가 좋다고요?
If you learn more about
역시.
Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's
역시
activities in the
이두요.
meantime, please let us know.
자기 자신을 사랑하는군. 와, 겨울 됐어요. 와. 너무 좋아. 어떡해. 야, 여기서 만나기로 했어. 여기 오면은 오겠지? 걔도? 아밋?
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately,
투구
presenting Ranrock with the
줬는데
helmet of Urtkot did not have
투구가
the effect
뺏겼나봐. 이
I'd hoped.
바보야.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
그 정도는 예상했었어야죠.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him
말도
to
되게
react this
띠꺼워 보이는데
way?
방금?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to
방금 하우드의
Ranrock.
반응이 되게
Damn
싸늘하지
Bragbor
않았어?
and his
이렇게까지
blasted
싸늘하지.
journals.
Bragbor.
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals.
그것도 찾아줘야
They
돼?
described repositories that Bragbor had been
갖다 주면 안
commissioned to
될 것
build
같은데?
for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names
아,
mentioned in
뭔가
the
특정
journals.
장소를 찾긴 했나 봐.
Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why
로그도
does
섬에
Ranrock
있대.
care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain.
장소 안에 있는 내용물을
For
원하기
centuries,
때문에.
wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge
아,
with goblins.
마법사들이 고블린이랑 마법 공유 안 해서 빡친 거임? 자기도 마법 쓰고 싶은데?
Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained
그래서
a
그
magical
마법의 힘이 저
power
장소에
that
있다고
wizards wanted
생각해서
to keep for
저 장소를
themselves. He was,
가보려고
is
했구나.
determined to take it for goblin
란록 이
kind.
새끼
Here comes
악당인데
my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
악당이긴 한데 그거네 동족을 위한
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
야 똑바로 해.
Enough. Please
이럴 줄
do not
알았다.
tell me that was meant to be
지금
gobbledygook.
고블린어를 하라는 건 아니겠지?
Well,
발음이
yes.
이상했나요?
Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
아, 아미 실망.
Pronunciation is not the issue.
언어
I
같다고도
don't
못
recognize
느꼈대.
that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written
놀리네.
plans, since I cannot join you in the
웃겨.
mine.
What written plans?
그래 일단
And why
들어가자
can't you
같이.
come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to
좀
join
찾아봐.
you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering
안 들키고 싹 다
loyalist.
죽이고 올게.
What else should we know about?
The door will not open while
눈이
the
날
eye
쳐다보는
can see.
동안에는 안 열린대.
You and your friend must be
아,
invisible
그러면
to it
진짜
to gain
들키면 안 되는
access.
거야?
From what I know of wizard magic,
단단한
that shouldn't be
마법으로?
too difficult to achieve.
무슨 마법?
Amit and I
투명
can do
마법?
this.
I will await your
간단하네.
return. I shall see you soon.
눈깔 뜨긴 하는데 모른다. 당황 중? 생겼어. 가자.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
빨리 와 임마. 눈타하지 말고.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines
스팀펑크스러운
operate on
그런
steam.
분위기인가 봐.
Incendio!
나 열렸다. 멋있는데? 우와.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
아민
I've
말
read about mines like this, but
정말 안
seeing
들어주고
them is
있습니다.
something else altogether.
Revelio, we're being watched by a door.
아, 또 눈가리가 있네? 잠깐만.
Right.
근데 여길 뭘 해야 열릴 것 같은데 아니었네? 방 열리는 거였네? 뻘짓할 뻔.
I I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
저 녀석 찐인 것 같아.
Let's take a look around, Amit.
기록이다.
See if we can find any plans.
There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
위에 애들 3마리 있는데? 여기는 뭐 먹을 거 없나? 궁금한데? 흰색하기. 아,
If I'm translating this
곳곳에
correctly, and I think that I am, they're building
이렇게
something
메모가
rather
있네.
large. But what?
뭔가
I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down
만들
here.
거대한 걸 뭔가 만들고 있다.
Doesn't humans to battle. I'll take them. Run the other way when they see me. Humans do.
키코 같은데? 돌아다니면? 그냥 싸워야 되나? 아니 암살 좀만 하자. 암살하는 게 더 편하긴 하거든요. 여기 길. 안돼 장비 슬로우.
Not your best moment, I fear.
펜타큘러야. 그럼 내가 강화시켜줬잖아. 잘 좀 해봐. 이거 데리고 가야 되나?
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
아, 잘못 눌렀어. 내 텐타클라 파워. 뭐지? 땡겨진 건가요? 아닌 것 같은데?
Revelio.
됐나? 나 얘 보느라고 못 봤는데 뭐 작동한 거임? 여기 문 열린 거임? 아. 아, 여기도 그냥 파밍하는 데 같은데?
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
아야, 이 덩굴 나 때리고 있나봐. 뭔가 나오지 말아줘, 이제. 예쁘지 않거든? 여기 그냥 슈슝하고 날아가고 싶은데? 부르기 슈슝하면은 날아가겠잖아. 근데 해봤는데 안 됐어. 이렇게. 잘못 눌렀나?
Revelio.
야, 여기 애들 왜 이렇게 많아? 봄바다로 빨간 통을 폭파하래. 오, 좋아. 어디? 이거 말하는 거임, 그냥? 이거?
A brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough.
Much better.
Incendio.
내려와. 아니, 너 말고. 네가 왔어.
Won't get away with that.
따라오지 아주 그냥. 이리 와 임마.
Arrest him,
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit.
그러니까 애들 역대급 많았어. 방역기가 좀 필요해지는 느낌이긴 했어. 이것도 땡기면 되겠죠? 아닌가?
Revelio.
아, 여기로 가는 거네 또.
Clever.
에헤, 바보 녀석. 에헤.
Incendio.
근데 이건 불을 자꾸 왜 키는 거지? 좀 궁금한데? 이거를 불 피운 다음에 뭘 하면은 아 이렇게 하면 돼 작동하네? 근데 뭘 작동시키고 있는 거임? 상자.
This
어
is
이게
not
뭐야?
good.
아
They're
지금 만들고
building
있는
enormous
드릴?
drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
너 왜 그렇게 멀리서 말해?
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
내 머릿속에서 물려 퍼지는 소린 줄 알았어. 이거 보고 있는 동안 말하는 거 개웃긴다 소리. 여기로 이동시킬 거였나봐. 와 미쳤어.
There
물로
must
나가는
be a
거지.
quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
여긴가 봐. 마침 여기 엘리베이터가 뚫렸네.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
그래 너 같은 애들이 여기
Now that
와서
we know
이렇게
what
싸울
they're
일이
up to,
뭐
we can
있겠니.
get out of here.
이 양갈래인데 그냥 가야 하다니. 잠깐 일로 가는 게
We're
아니었나?
almost out of here, Amit.
여기
Look,
맞나 봐?
the lift.
A welcome sight.
일로 나가면
indeed.
되나 봐.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had
평생을
enough
모험
adventure
다 한
for
것
one day.
같다고?
For a lifetime,
이 녀석
perhaps.
Thank you.
이
Amit.
기억을 가지고
I couldn't have done it
살겠는 걸?
without
맞아?
you. Now, if you
평생을
don't mind,
무용담으로
I'd like to have a
삼겠는
word
걸?
with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade
언젠가 책을
someday.
쓰는데 야, 씨, 그 정도의 감명 깊은 일이었어?
Without further ado, adieu.
너도 꼭 나왔어.
They're building
드릴을
enormous
만들고 있더라.
drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be
저장소를 뚫을
searching for
드릴을 만드는
repositories.
것 같아.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood
로크우드
Castle,
성 외에
however,
또 어디를
I do not know
체크하는지는
where
몰라.
else he plans
그래?
to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you
란록의
helping
의견에
me?
동의한다면 왜 날
I
돕는 거예요?
expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was
로그드 성에 갔을
surprised
때
to
벌어졌을
find
거라 예상했어.
a
하지만
witch there who'd set
한
up a sort of
마법사가 일종의 임시 연구소를 세우는 걸
improvised
보고
research
놀랐지.
site. She was studying something so
연구에
intently that she
열중한
almost
나머지 내가
didn't
온갖 또
notice me.
모르더라.
When she looked up, I thought she
고개를
would react
들었을 때
with
두려워하거나
fear
경멸할 줄
or
알았는데
disdain,
그게 아니었나 봐.
but instead she did something that I will never forget.
내가 대우를
Without a
했나?
moment's hesitation,
오,
she smiled
막 혐오적으로 그랬는데
and asked me
그냥
to sit with her.
평범한 친구 사이 같은 느낌으로 옆에 앉으라 그랬나봐요.
She told me that she was a researcher.
이거 그 사람 아니야?
Oddly shaped container.
아니면 갑자기
with
생각
a
안 나네.
strange
갑자기 아니고
symbol on
그냥
it.
생각 안 나네.
She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open
보관함이
it.
고블린 금속으로 만들어진 것 같다고 열 수가 없다고
She
했어.
wanted to work together.
목적이 있어서 친절한 척한 것 같은데?
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research.
미리암 누구야? 피그 교수의 아내라분이라는데? 내 생각한 건 미리암이 아닌데?
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their
나는 그
intelligence
고대
and
마법 쓰는 그
skill.
친구인 줄
It
알았어.
caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So,
그 섬을 탐색할 수 있게만 해준다면 보관함
I
연구를
let her
돕겠다고
study
했었지.
the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she
알아내는
learned.
게 있으면 서로 알려주기로 했대.
More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig,
번 저장소
eventually
찾았대.
locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery.
아, 미리암에 대해서 말했더니 믿으면 안 될 사람 믿었다고
But rated me for trusting a
지랄했대.
witch. When I heard she'd been killed,
살아남았어?
Ranrock murdered her.
I don't want to believe it.
란록이 죽인 것 같아서 정황상. 그래서 지금 완전히 란록을
After
믿지
that,
않는 거야.
something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repository
아, 그 저장소
was
맞다. 우리 바닥에
transforming
내려가서
Ranrock,
저장소 봤었잖아.
transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you,
아,
Lord
이
God,
종족이
for telling me
지금
this.
개짓거리 하는 걸 보면서 지금
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake.
갈등하는 캐릭터네.
Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals. But the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply.
저장소의 위치를 알게 되면 힘이 더 강해지는
The
거니까.
location of that repository.
그 루구드 성 아래에 있는
I
그
feel we should be
저장소만으로도 힘이
destined
저렇게
for a
세졌는데
great war.
다른 저장소까지 알게
I
되면 난리
will
나는
find
거지.
out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
알겠어. 기다리고 있을게. 연락해.
No need to race now, my friend.
I
왔냐?
thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych.
트랩티크가 뭐야?
Is the view painted on the canvas
캔버스에
that was
그려져
left
있던
on it?
장소가 바로
That's
여기야?
incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine
란록
nearby,
추종자들이 근처에 있는
surrounded by
폐광산을
Ranrock's
에워싸고 있는
loyalists.
것 같더라.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea. But
어머,
perhaps they're
퀘스트가 이것저것
searches,
있어가지고
the way they did
헷갈리네.
Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing.
나는
Let's not
암살이
draw their
재밌으니까
attention.
우리 암살로 가자.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
은신한 채로 빨리 달리는 거 너무 좋다.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll.
얘 죽이면 들킬 것 같은데.
What was that?
와봐. 와봐. 뭐가 보이나 와봐. 왜 이렇게 딱 붙어있어. 얘부터 죽여. 얘 빙글빙글거리는데? 잠시가 3원. 좋겠다. 맞나?
Bombarda! Bombarda!
날려버렸네? 내가 땡겨봤어 근데 날리고 낙사시킬 수 있었던 거 아니야 방금? 아, 낙사는 아니었나? 어? 약점이 있구나 애들이. 컬렉션에서 확인할 수 있다는데요? 몰랐네.
For better or for worse, we're in.
I didn't touch your helm. But thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions.
얘네 안 죽이고 갈 수도
My
있나 봐.
friends are.
와. 이거야.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported.
아 잠깐만. 오 나이스네.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction.
We have another fight on our
애들
hands.
많다.
Why am I not surprised?
싸우러 가자.
Oh, this day's This is where you will fail.
Incendio!
Let's get this.
Potato!
와. 럼시키. 럼시키. 범위까지 나왔네? 밥을 줬구만? 오, 뭐, 얘, 왜 이렇게 커? 왜 이렇게 커? 뭐야? 왜 이렇게 많아? 필살기 가자. 그거 아니네. 아, 아예 땅에 들어가기 전에 공중에 뛰어나는 게 좋은 거네. 아이고, 재밌네.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
여기 불태우고
Incendio!
문 열고 나가는 건가? 퀴즈 감옥에 다시 한번 가보자고요? 다양하고 싶은데요? 왜 그런 짓을 하는 거죠?
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
어? 이걸 가져가야 되나?
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
아, 여기도
Incendio!
문양이 있네요, 룬 문양. 아, 근데 이거 기억이 안 나는데? 이게 원래 무슨 기능이었더라? 이거 어떻게 쓰는 거였는데 기억이 안 나.
Wasn't expecting that.
아, 이게 다임? 이게 끝임? 별것도 없네? 이시도라의 일지. 세상이 마치 뿌연 연못 속에 있는 것처럼 내게 떠올랐다. 난 얼마나 의식을 잃고 있었던 것일까. 그 남자의 눈밖에 기억나지 않는다. 텅 빈 눈. 고통이 사라지는 광경을 보면서 느꼈던 희열감이 기억난다. 하지만 그 순간부터 모든 것이 달라지기 시작했다. 난 추락하면서 머리를 부딪혔던 게 분명하다. 느낌도 없고 상처도 없지만 욱신거리는 통증이 있다. 쓰병은 아니길 바란다. 이거
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
오, 캔버스 좋아.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, Something about this place feels
장소가
odd.
이상하다고? 왜? 근데 하늘이 뚫려있네?
Revelio.
여기 뭐 비밀 통로 같은 거도 있을 것 같아? 뭐가 이상한데?
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create
아,
this
여기저기
space?
And
저택들이
why
있는데
hide it
여기 왜
behind
있을까?
cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you
왜
could see?
같은 고대 마법 쓸 수 있는
Isadora and Basil
사람들만
Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't
래캠
heard
처음
his name
들어봐?
before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
유명한
This is all
교수님이
rather
아니었나 봐.
baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
오, 여기다 그림 올려놓는 건가 봐. 두근두근.
Please tell me you
하나가
recognize
없어.
the location in this
하나
bit of
보고 해야
canvas.
되는데?
The good news is I do, in fact.
어딘지 알겠다고? 어디?
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
근데 약간 역사에 남는 그런 교수님인가 했지. 유명한 교수님.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock.
앞질 수 있게 도와줄 수 있는 친구가
I
있어.
may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows
너한테 다 말하지 않을
Ranrock
거야.
personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
그 고블린이랑 이
not all
고블린이랑 달라.
Goblins what? Have
가,
you forgotten
꺼져, 이씨.
Feldcroft? Have you
열받게 하지
forgotten
마.
the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
멍청하다 그랬냐? 그냥
Perhaps your uncle was right about you.
싸우자.
You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know. when to
막말하는 거 봐.
stop. Unbelievable.
막말하고 뭐 못난 걸 보이기 뭐임 방금? 방금 그거 뭐임? 춤춘 거? 나도 따라해볼까? 니 따라해볼까? 에헤헤헤. 아 웃기네.